Hello again. We're back in Historic Artisan. This time around I've been wanting to play with Mephidross Slime. So this list is partially based on one that's in Rooker's 100 decks that you can play for the event. It's a critter I wanted to build around this critter, so I built an initial deck. It wasn't really doing what I wanted it all to do. So I've taken some inspiration from the list there, and kind of got a merge of the two decks. So the heart of the deck is Mephidross Slime. It's a 3/3 that when it dies, you make a copy of it, you double the power and toughness of both cards, and you shuffle them back into your deck. So over time, they just get bigger and bigger. You just gotta keep drawing them, which can be tricky. So to help draw them, especially the first ones, since it only doubles that one card, not all of them in the deck. It's not perpetual in that sense, or the intensity mechanic, that's it. So to help get there, we've got Assemble the Team, which literally lets you look at the top third of your deck for a card. So if it's not there, well, you'll be glad you got through all that to get to it, either way. And Faceless Agent, which lets you seek a creature card of the most prevalent creature type in your library. So initially, we've got it arranged right now that initially if you play a Faceless Agent and that's your first creature of the deck, or creature play of the deck, you will get Mephidross Slime. There are a couple other creatures in this deck, because my initial version had a bunch of Llanowar Elves, didn't have the Faceless Agent, the Mana Dorks, because I wanted to play Mephidross Slime turn 2 and start, like, playing with the thing I actually want to play around. It was, again, very clunky. When it happened, cool, but it wasn't happening as much as I wanted it to. So I've got 3 here to kind of help give us that chance a little bit. And 3 elves in the deck, Faceless Agent's not going to search them out under ideal, most circumstances. Secondly, I've got Shambling Ghasts in here, and the reason why I've got them in here is they're just another way to clutter up the game a little bit early on. Get some treasure to help fix things up. But all 6 of these are good sack fodder to our draw spells, Village Rites, and Deadly Disputes. There's 3 Village Rites here, don't let the alternate art fool you. I'm just being very trolly with my arts and using different versions when I can. So anyway, so these guys, again, first Faceless Agent, if it's your first creature play and you got no creatures in hand, it will always get the slime. I was trying to play with the idea of running more Mana Dorks and running, putting more Phyrexians in the deck so the agent could have a still grab them. If I throw in, say if I'm running 7 Mana Dorks, all 4 Llanowar Elves and then 3 Mystics, and then I had 4 other Phyrexians, then Faceless Agent would still grab a Phyrexian, but then it's not getting the slime, and that's kind of what we want to do. I did play around the idea of having 4 dorks at least, upper chances of having that turn 1 glory, I guess you could call it. But, my runner-up, I have a couple runner-ups here. I had more, but I left out the ones that weren't in my collection because, quite frankly, I need more uncommon wild cards. So anyway, my first runner-up is Perilous Mire, because it ideally plays into the sacrificing of Deadly Disputes and Village Rites. But ultimately I decided against it, at least with this version. Maybe in the future. Because having a turn 2 creature you can play and sack later on and deal 2 damage to something, that's not horrible. And let's play with this version of the deck before I get a little fancy with that. Plus, if you've got 5 Phyrexians in the deck and 4 of them are the slime, chances are you're still going to get the slime. But how much do you want to play with Fate? You notice a couple more expensive things in here. They're cute, but again, when you've got 4 3-drops already, they do the thing that you kind of want them to do. They're just clunking up your mana curve. So I was trying to aim a little bit lower. Perilous Mire, you sack it, deals 2 damage or something. It can be used as a removal spell. Always fun. And you might possibly get some cards out of it, or a favorable combat trade. Scrap Gorger, again, playing into the mana fixing theme, though if I'm playing it on turn 2, I'm not getting the dream of turn 2 slime, so less important. And then Phyrexian Vivisector. Whenever a creature you control dies, scry 1. Could be handy to help dig for the Mephidross Slime after we lose one. However, I'm not really into the scrying in a deck where we are constantly shuffling our deck. I mean, under some scenarios, or at least we're giving our opponent to choose when to shuffle our deck based on some of their actions. So I just didn't want to give them that agency. Also, I want to throw Witch's Cauldron over here as well as a draw effect that requires sacrificing. But it's a draw effect first and foremost. Clean to Dust is the odd man out in that I'm not sacrificing something, but over the course of the game I can draw cards from it, so it's kind of in that pile. Incidentally, hurts graveyard decks, always fun. And let's be honest, we can escape anything in our graveyard pretty much because we've only got one card in our deck that cares about our graveyard. The rest, the slimes, just shuffle back in. That one card that does is Bala Ged Recovery. It's a land. It's definitely the 22nd land in the deck. I'm not sure if I'm happy with it, but I want to try it out still. See how it goes. Again, this is an untried deck, period. So anyway, back to what we're saying. We draw cards. Another way of drawing cards is through Xander's Wake. We're not drawing stuff that's in the deck. We're just drawing random stuff. But over time, this is some good value. Over the course of the game, it pairs well with Witch's Cauldron so that we can draw stuff on our opponent's turn as well. And it's just a neat little engine. I'm not putting too much stock on it, which is why there's 2 there and only 1 of the cauldrons. But moving on to our control. So one thing that the list Rooker has was a smattering of kill spells. Just one of each just hits different things, and I really liked that. So that's what we have going on here. Got our 1 sacrifice effect for the Auras deck. Hopefully we'll actually make it work. Probably not. I mean, we're wishful thinking when you only have 1 sac effect in here, but you never know. Anyway, 2 Tear Asunders, and 4 Binding the Gods. So these are good at just dealing with things beyond just creatures, but they can hit creatures. And then we get a little extra value with the Binding of the Old Gods because it gets us a land. So with 4 3-drop creatures, sorry, 8 3-drop creatures, and then 4 the bindings, that's the top of an end of our curve. Everything else is cheaper, so that's why we're running 22 lands. We have a little bit of variety in our tap lands. The gates can get us cards over a longer game. The Mire and the Chasm are fetchable by Binding of the Old Gods. Generally speaking, if you can cast the Binding, the game's gone on long enough that the fetch getting both colors isn't as relevant, but you know, doesn't hurt too much. Why not? And then of course the recovery gets back any 1 card from our graveyard, so we can just, you know, get back a Binding to destroy something else or a kill spell, get back a Xander's Wake if it's been destroyed, get back a Faceless Agent so we can immediately pull a Mephidross Slime out of our deck, and so on and so forth. That is technically the highest cost card in our deck, just because it's 3 plus whatever we want to actually play with it. But we'll see if it's actually relevant. So, given that this is a format that does not punish losses, I think it's worth giving it a try. Also, 34 hours left? Too soon, too soon. I want to keep this queue going on for a long time, but we'll see how it goes. And I assure you that my choice in playing this deck was based purely on wanting to play with slime and not because I need to attack with creatures and cast black and green spells. That is entirely coincidental. I swear, cross my heart, I'm not going to hope to die because then you draw 2 cards and nobody wants that. Okay, maybe you do. Match 1 versus Yuval. What are you playing? All I know is this is a lot of disputes and only 2 forests. Let's take that Primal, even though we have the slime in hand. We got the elves, we don't have the slime, but we have an agent. Good enough. So let's see what we're doing here. Swiftspear. I don't like it. Go away, Swiftspear. We're playing a burn deck. Let's see if they want to burn our elves. love for the elves. That those miasmas and Rooker's List would come in handy here. Oh, a little bit. We wouldn't be able to cast it for another turn. This is gonna hurt. Playing a 2/2 that gets us 3/3 feels a little slow now. Yeah, no blocks. Taking 5. These are bad beats right here. The dispute. I could just play the gate and then block and sack. Get some card draw. Maybe find more control stuff. I mean, they've clearly got trample abilities, but that's sorcery speed, right? That's sorcery speed? Yeah. Yeah, let's forgo the dream. We're not getting turn 2 anyway. Yeah, let's... No, I can't sack with it. Okay. Let's just play Agent as a roadblock then. Faceless Agent can get Faceless Agent. That's a learning experience. Okay, I didn't realize that. That makes total sense. Now I can see why the Ricker list only ran 3 agents. Yeah. Do I block? Not yet. Alright, so we've only got cast down mana right now. But there's the slime, by the way. Just teasing us. Just a little bit. Okay, so this is we're gonna want to make some couple changes to the deck, maybe. Nah, we're just gonna make one change. Okay. They all have trample. This is relevant. Our mana is just too slow for this matchup. Even just the gate coming in. Them playing first, you know, just really... that one. So you'll get +2, +0. Do I want to deny you a card to take that out instead of the infantry? No. Of course, if you drew another 1-drop, then I've just sealed my fate, pretty much. It's a land. Okay. Yep, we're dead. We're dead with that trample. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. So now that I've learned a little bit, do I want to do any modifications to the deck? Sure, why not? So we cut the Faceless Agent. What do we put in its place? A little mirror? Little mirror? I like the mirror. Tumor Exarch. Just want to play with the mirror. Okay. Again, with the double green. Now we've got no black. Opponent's on the play. Maybe we'll draw into it. Evolving Wilds. Don't have our turn 2 dream. Still gotta draw stuff. Okay. Well, depending on what they do... I'm just gonna play Wake. And poke them. Wake is a strong card. Strong card to start with. Blue. Okay. So I could have rights up. I could have a bunch of stuff up. I think right now... Yeah, we'll just show them that we've got something up. And if they want to play something that I killed them, or cool. Hey, Choops, what you gonna kill? Alright, well, we knew this was coming. Let's get the Opportunist. Yeah. Put the Opportunist and had nothing up. Put the Bala Ged Recovery tapped. They have a... Oh, is this the blink deck? If that's the case, I want to keep a kill spell open. So I'm just going to play my Forest. Assemble the team. Let's... Do I still want that, or do I want removal? No, I want my Slime. And then I will just pass the turn. You know, one thing I didn't appreciate with the Rooker list, there was a lot of one-ups in it, and now I can see that it's very useful because you go to assemble the team to help grab them. So I'm just appreciating that list more and more as we play. Yeah. That's the box. Yeah, I'll block that. Attempt to kill the troops. Do I care enough? Do I care enough to use my only hard kill on that? Oh, you got that. Do I grab a Slaughter Specialist? Creature upon controls dies. It's a little soon for the Silent Visitor. Yeah, let's grab the Slaughter Specialist. Opponent, what you got? Do I just take a creature off their board because they have a lot of creatures going on anyway? They might have an enchant. Oh, it doesn't do enchantments. Yeah, sure. Non-token creature. Bye-bye, Thraben Inspector! Can't save it that way. Low binding. Oh, can we slime? Is it slime time? Slime time. Pass turn. Trouble is against this deck, they have ways of protecting their spirit, which means power word kill isn't a guaranteed way to get rid of it. Yep, you killed my slime. I want to grab... Get some dungeon shenanigans going. Just a little variety going on here. Also, the Death Touch means... guaranteed against, like, things like Bugler. See, that's nice, because it can get the Spirit Jumper. It always gets more Buglers. This deck is always a thorn in my side. My turn. Do I play you as just a land? I think I do. Enter's tapped. Do I play the Specialist? She's a 3/3, which trades favorably with that stuff. I don't want to just give them a creature to have them, like, bounce the troops. Inspector Dose. You're definitely outdrawing me in that regard. Cloud Shift. Do I kill it? They don't have their white. Gonna give me a... I'm gonna have a harder time when it comes to dealing with that later, but... Yeah, let's try to take it out. If they have a counterspell to protect it with, then that's fine. You want it dead, you're gonna have to work a little harder than that. Okay. Yeah, we'll block that. Just want to reduce the number of creatures on your field. This can flash in and be tricky, so I think that's my pick. Okay. So I play Opportunist. I've got 3 open after that. I could assemble a team to get the dross down some more. I kind of like that. I'm gonna look for my boy. Okay. There's the 3/3 version. That's the only one we got. Okay. And I just forgot that no tricks here. I'm tapping out in that regard. So lots of green here. Yeah. Kills the slime. We'll grab the specialist for now, but I'm not crazy about it. Hopefully the Thieves' Good Enforcer can do a little work. Yep. Ow, you got me. Okay. That's a handy thing to have. So, again, my lack of black is being an issue. Is it being enough of an issue that it's going to stop me from doing stuff? I'm going to try to take the troops off the field. If they want to save it now, that's very inefficient because it's not actually doing anything for them. Okay. You gonna save it? Not saving it for later. Okay. The Slaughter Specialist just because we can. We'll take more damage in the future, but that's okay. I think I'm okay with having it out. At least we're gonna get some fixing soon. One thing to note is that they will have they have a chance at finding their Spirit Boy pretty soon. Okay. More troops, that's fine by me. Kind of fine by me. Not perfect. Creature of Officials dies. Let's keep that up. Ow, ow. Finally get a black source. Haunted Mire. Alright, so what am I playing here? I can drop you, and not much happens. You might want to try to kill it, one or more other creatures. So I kind of want to get a board going before that's relevant. Yeah, just play another Slaughter Specialist, yeah. I'm just gonna pass the turn since we need a lot of black and we don't have much black. Yep. Earning that. 8 or more cards. They have 9 cards? Yeah, you got it. I want to kill that troops if I can. Another Slaughter Specialist, why not? So they are learning, so that's a good way to get rid of Xander's Wake. Yep. Clearly they're not that concerned about it. There's the Soul Hoarder. Acquisitions expert. See if we can put him on the spot a little bit. A little bit. That's a rogue. Oh, slime boy. Problem is, I want 2 black open to be able to deal with the Soul Hoarder, which means I'm not going to get to do what I actually want to do. We can just play the slime and the Shambling Ghast and pass the turn. Because I need this the whole Soul Hoarder dead more than I need Xander's Wake. So I think that's what I'm going to go for. Play the slime. Play the Ghast. Pass the turn. Yep. Nice Soul Hoarder. That's the end step. I want to sacrifice another thing? Nah, I'm kind of okay with this. The black. You got 2 cards in hand, so if I play a warrior and an expert, and the acquisitions expert lets me get the better of the 2. Okay. Okay, well, I'll get rid of that blazer. That was pretty good. Am I playing the Opportunist? I am playing the Opportunist. Okay. I'm okay taking your learner off the board. I will value the Inspector more. And we end the turn. With Village Rites up. Hello, Inspector. Game's not over yet. If they find another Soul Hoarder, we're in trouble. 35 in the deck. There are 35 cards left in their deck. It could be any time. By in trouble, I mean the Bugler. My turn. Do I want to sack something? Draw a card? I could get the Acquisitions Expert away. It's not doing much for me right now. Yeah, sure. I want more value. My friend. Cast down makes me feel better about my life. Swamp, yes! Okay. Play second specialist. So now, if they have a trick to blow me out with this, that's fine, I think. Oh, I should have played the Xander's Wake, though. I'm gonna attack with the specialist. Just a chump? Okay. Do I want to deny them value? No. I want to only kill something that's important. See, this is where slime gets important, because chumps don't matter as much to them. Alright. Play the big slime. There's Xander's Wake. And pass the turn. And that's too much for them. Oh my gosh, we made it through. It helped that, you know, their hoarder was past our second, you know, second and third swamp. But hey, I'll take it. I will take it. Get it again. So do I want to put that 4th one in now? The 4th mana dork, because we've got the 5 Phyrexians. Yeah, kind of trying to do the thing that we want to be doing. So does that mean that we're going down a Shambling Ghast? They're kind of useful, but they're also not as useful? I don't know if they're as useful. Good question. I don't want to cut kill. You're a land, so for all intents and purposes. So I think... Yeah, let's go down to Ghast. Go up to Elvish Mystic. We'll try it like that. We'll see what it has. Okay. Game 3. We don't have our... We're really taking advantage of the 3 moles here. Sure. Gate to the Black Dragon. Maybe if Myr survives, we can draw some cards off it. Maybe if Myr survives. That's an easy fry before they play anything relevant. No, I mean, but then we play Faceless Agent. We're not, like, out of the wood. Or, we're not, like, completely appalled by it. If they want to sacrifice their Firebrand, sure. Otherwise, they have to deal with it first before they get to play any creatures that are relevant. Yep. And then I'll make you shock in response. I don't care about your life total at this phase of the game. Really? You're not gonna hit... Okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on anymore. Clearly. Faceless Agent. Alright. Hits another Phyrexian. If you kill that one, I can just go Faceless Agent with Village Rites up. I'm kind of cool with that. So are you just, control deck? So are you telling me that if I attack, you might... No? Okay. Well... Faceless Agent. Because our Phyrexians went down enough. Okay. We're learning more about the deck. And how Faceless Agent works. I'm not just gonna throw them away. Gonna make you act on it. Heroic reinforcements. Okay. What, an instant? No, it's a sorcery. Could make them no. They're new. I could make them sacrifice one of them, but nah. Haunted Mire. Next. Can I just send everyone in there? How about I send in the agents? No, let's send everyone in there. It could be a reinforcement stack. I could live to regret this. Nah. We'll see what happens. Man, I haven't seen heroic reinforcements in a while. Can't attack or block. Okay. Just because we're drawing more cards next turn. Or this turn, actually. Do we want to sack the elf to keep going? We could. Nah. See? Got our boy! We're winning this race right now. Right now. Never it attacks. It deals 1 damage to each creature. Okay. Not on any of those, so yeah. Do I blow it up just so I can... it's still not lethal. Oopsies. So this was kind of just whatever they had. Alright. I'll give them the good game. They tried. Sorry, Charizard. Let's modify or undo our last change. It's tinkering. We're learning about the deck. Because I want to make sure, or I'd like my first 2 hits to have a chance of getting the slime and not these boys. I liked your set symbol more. Okay, we'll do it again. Learning process. Okay, match 4. I have a hand. I have a turn 3 Faceless Agent. Okay. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Sorry, turn 2 Faceless Agent. Jeez. So our reversion is paying off a little bit. Hey, another Faceless Agent. Ichor Wellspring. Okay, I could... No, I can't make them draw a card. Hey, there's our boy. Chromatic Star. And an Occult Anvil. We don't have a way to deal with Anvil. So that's gonna be a problem. So hopefully we can at least keep the damage train going a little bit. Hope they don't have, what's his face? The, Mayhem Devil. Because we won't be able to kill it until our next turn. Second Anvil. That's annoying. Okay, okay. Lots of draw, lots of value. I appreciate that. Now Slime does have trample, so that's going to help us get through some of that, I think. I'm still holding back on the rights. Let's see if we can't chew through some of those tokens. Okay. I mean, this is your turn, so that part's fine. That part's fine. You're chumping a little bit. I mean, you've got a nearly full hand anyway. So, yep. Play the replacement. Should have tapped better. Well, we got Cast Down up in case they have Mayhem Devil. Yeah, that's what we'll say. Another Wellspring. I mean, hey, it's been working before. Jury. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on Jury. When Jury dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So with all that on the stack, he's a legendary creature, so I'm gonna ask you to Sacrifice a non-token creature. You could sack that in response, but you're at that point you're only dealing 2 damage, so that kills an agent, I suppose. And for Pauper, that's just like the what's his name that Sackdax used to play with? Dreadhorde Butcher. There we go. When it dies, deals damage equal to its power or something. Okay. Keeps your anvil open in case you have something else. Mistress Research Desk. Okay. I'm just gonna play you. I'm gonna play my Ghast. That way, if they want to play the double block game again, we can kind of mitigate that a little bit. Get some card draw out of it. Okay. So the trade's not happening, at least. Yep. Overkill could be useful later. Another slime. Trample might just take over this game, though. Opponent still has 6 cards in hand, so anything can happen. We're out of card draw. Looks like they're starting to prioritize the slime. They're looking at him, at least. We need to put a lot of commitment into killing the Unicult Anvil if we can draw the appropriate card. Okay, that Mayhem Double is going to do a little work. By a little, I mean a lot. Yep. Got 2 mana. What you gonna do with it? You can always activate your desk. Got a kill spell for the slime. You got 6 cards in hand, sir. This game's far from over. Okay. So this is where they're turning around the corner? Maybe? Tear Asunder can deal with one of the anvils. Is that going to be enough, though? I think I'm just going to send in the slime at this point and see what happens. They're not blocking with the double, so they're just taking the damage. That's fair. I think we stop and pass. See what happens. I mean, they're definitely going to sack stuff. They're not! Okay. So with that, we will go ahead and kill the devil. Okay. Another jury. The question is, do we want him to get big enough to kill some of my stuff? So, second artifact deals 1 damage to each opponent, you gain 1 life. Okay. It's gonna trigger no matter what. I don't know if I'm making the right play here. Yep. Make you have to do that now. Yep. didn't need to kick it, actually. Dang, that's bad. Yeah, I could have just done the exile and then killed the jury before he got bigger. Oh well. Yeah, I killed jury. It's gonna deal 2 damage to something that I sack in response. 3 damage to something that I sack in response. Just mitigating their... Okay. So you're afraid of the slimes doing their thing, huh? Okay. Slime goes in. You gonna triple bucket? No? Second slime. I don't feel any better in this situation. Also, we've not been drawing the slimes we need. That's bad. They're just outvaluing us at this point. Well, the good news is with that fatal push is it doesn't matter what size slime we had, it would have died regardless. So I don't feel so bad about drawing the quote-unquote bad slime. Also, I just realized I've got their deck thing up here. I don't need to have that up right now. How do I close that down? Hide the opponent stuff. Okay. And another land. Gonna do it. Good game. Have your win. That's how it be, because on their turn... Did I have fun? I mean, I faced Anvil, but this format is something I want to see more of. It was a close enough game for a little bit. Feedback matters, so I'll say yes, just because I want more of this format. Also, it's 3:15, which means I want to start getting some wins in if I want to get my daily gold complete. 3:15 for me, rollover being in 45 minutes. So actually, this will probably be my last game with the deck, regardless of how it goes. Xander's Wake is a strong start. Sadly, I don't like how it's one of the dominating cards, but we've got all our colors, so I'll keep it even if it's a little slow on the creature side. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Yeah, I can't complain that much. Showing us the Capenna Swamps. Vengeful Strangler. Can't block. When it dies, it comes back as a curse. Okay, sacks an on-land permanent, then that player loses a life. That could be interesting. Is that a mandatory? When it dies, so you can return it transfer. So if I play the Wake now, I would be forced to sacrifice the Wake. Do I want to deal with that? Yeah, let's see if you have it. Show me your trick. Show me your sack. Make it happen. This is interesting. Do you want to kill your own Strangler? Okay, so this is like a transform deck? Okay, so play you. Play my slime. And now, in theory, our Wake should be able to start feeding whatever happens with the Strangler. But I'm gonna let the Strangler hit me at least one more time. Desperate Farmer, whenever another creature you control dies. Okay. It's got Berserker, so whenever you... It gets 2+1/+1 counters on it. Ooh. Spicy. And gains mana until end of turn. Okay. So you're gonna curse me. Yep. Transforms that. Oh, it's on... Oh, okay. Okay, so I could just sacrifice the slime. Okay. During... At one point. At the game, your upkeep. Okay. Okay, okay. Neat. Alright, so what you're telling me is I should attack you. If you block with anything, it trades. But you probably just want to take the damage. And I'm going to sacrifice the slime, and I don't have to worry about the enchantment now that I've fully read it. Should have probably went on the, Enforcer, because it's a good jumper. That's a lot of that. Well, let's get more black. We've proven that that's something we need more of. And we're just gonna end the turn here. Yeah, enchant... Okay, creature or planeswalker. Okay, I see, I see. It's making more sense now. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go for the Throat Your Harvester and see if you have any tricks. You're gonna nice everything I play, huh? Illegal Dispute. Do I want to take 3? Yeah, I can take 3. Ow. Another Desperate Farmer. That's fun. She win. You would touch. Well, this is certainly a lot of land. Kind of just want to try to find a solution to our problems here. You're at 6 in yard. Whenever it or another rogue. Okay. So I think we're just gonna pop it. Because we need to find some solutions here. These aren't solutions. Okay. Binding could be used to kill the big guy. We just take 2, unless they can okay, so that would transform on our turn. We don't really want that, but... Do we just want to play Horde Robber? No. Pick that up. I think we're just playing... Okay, you get muted. Do we want to take 5 solid, or do we want to take 4? That's a good question. I would rather take 4. And not have that grow anymore, so there you go. You get a 4/3. That doesn't grow by itself. Yeah, I'm not really worried about the only 2 lands anymore. Yeah, Meddling Zombie. When it dies, create a thing with Decayed, that's fine. Death Touch, whatever. Our stuff's expendable. You gonna exploit something? The zombie? Yeah? That's cute. Okay. Of course, we got both of our... That's okay, we'll just get the green gate. I twitch. A lot of value. Play the Faceless Agent. Ooh, a bigger boy. The Horde Robber. And pass the turn. In theory, these get big enough where I don't care about your life total. Another Desperate Farmer. Okay. Yeah, I can see where a wipe spell could be handy here. The other Mephidross deck just felt more just like... I mean, it wasn't lying about just being a control shell. Not that I've really formed anything different here, so... I don't know. I don't think I found a happy arrangement for it yet. That's the blocks. Block you, 2 blocks. Attack you. Denies you some life, not that that part matters. Okay, we'll take another Enforcer, because then we got Flash Death Touch. Ghast isn't bad. My Twitch is an idea. In theory, these can help deal with some of the Harvesters. Yep. Okay, watch out, I've got Death Touch. Alright, so I play a Slime. That's the easy one. Got you open. So I play you, which means if I play an untapped land, I still reserve the right to Tear Asunder something. If I don't want to flash in Thieves Guild Enforcer, so then I pass the turn. Xander's Wake is carrying us this game. Shambling Ghast of your own. Okay. You can do the thing where you sacrifice the Ghast to kill my Ghast, and then I have to kill the Twitch. Yep. Let's kill your Twitch so that you don't have a flyer that I can't block. You're gonna sack it in response, that's fair. Let's tie up your mana. You're getting a card from it anyway, you might as well draw another, get another card from it. Resolve all. This is your stack right now. Interesting, you don't have a wish board that you care about. Okay. What do I want from here? Given the amount of land we've been drawing, that's not a bad thing. You're gonna exile it. Okay. Sadness. You're tapped out right now, so as much as I want to Tear Asunder, I could play the Guild Enforcer now and kill that. We've already got a trigger that we're working with. So I think I'm just gonna exile this guy. For, you know, to support the whole not dying thing. Okay, okay. So I'm not gonna have you open. So exile target creature card from a graveyard, opponent's graveyard. What do I not want them to get back? The eye twitch. Doesn't matter as much actually. Does it matter? Not really. Strangler, why not? Take it. Gives us a Zed. Play you for additional card draw if I need it. Play a Ghast. And pass the turn. Another merchant, okay. So they got more card draw coming up. So that's, I can sacrifice artifacts as well. But at least we've got them down to effectively 2 cards in hand right now. We got our Surprise Enforcer. Yep. They would be the person that does that. I don't know why I was trying to click on them. Okay, that's combat damage. That'll bounce. If you'd like to sacrifice your farmer in response. Okay, it's not. Because you're going to be sacrificing the treasure to draw a card anyway. Okay. Your specialist is interesting. Aerialist means I need a way to gain life. I don't really want to give them a creature to sacrifice in this scenario, so I'll grab the aerialist. Okay. Do I draw a card here? I think I draw a card here. Oops. It's so easy to do. 4 mana open, that's just enough for me to empty out my hand. And play a tapped land or play my other elf. Okay, well we're not gaining anything by attacking right now, so I'm gonna play you. Keep an elf in hand, an elf reserve, I guess you could say. In case I draw a sack spell and they somehow clear my board. Have we missed a land drop this game? Doesn't feel like it. This better be a win, because I've got half an hour to get one more if I want more gold. Yep. I don't want to lose life right now. Venturing the dungeon is fun, and we don't really need a flash right now, so yeah, that's fine. Breaks through their wall. Of course, you got another eye twitch. We're at 3 level. Oh, we can start swinging with the gas. Not that that part matters. Okay. Kill the eye twitch so you don't have that attacker. I know you get some value out of the draw, but I just don't want you to... Yeah, I mean... I just don't want you to value off. Get too much value. I mean, I don't want it to be hit in the air. Okay, so I could kill one of those guys, and they can't do anything about it. Okay. Finding the old gods. Eat you. Fangblade. Is it a little presumptuous if you have enough kill spells? Yes. But the game has to end eventually, right? That's... Hello, Strangler. It feels much better now I know that I can only hit creatures. Yep. 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 Another Berserker. That's gonna be a problem later on. Should like to swing on my Death Toucher. Alright. Once again, fool me twice. Shame on me. Okay, friend. So, I think we can actually afford to sacrifice something. Well, let's see what goes on here. Would you like to deal with my Death Toucher? You had just enchanted it. Are you sure? Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's fair. Enough. Alright. And my 6/6 slime. Let's just get out the elf at this point. And then I'm gonna end turn. I'm gonna sacrifice the Mystic. Since you're having so much fun. Oh, I lose life, that's right. Oops. Oh, get the opportunist. Darn. Should have just sacrificed the Fangblade. Now we're in a very precarious spot here. Especially if opponent has a kill spell, since we have no instant way to deal with it. Hey look, a kill spell! And it's one that I don't get a trigger for. Yeah. So actually, we're gonna go gain them. You got it. No blocks. Dang, that was something. I should have sacrificed the 1T. That was my big misplay. Okay. Well, you know what? They can't all be winners. I've got a half an hour to get some kills. So, I'm just gonna go do that now for a little bit. I mean, at least we got some goals done. Got some gold. Oh no, I just need to get one more win. Fine, let's seek the redemption round. I didn't know I had a third win in there. I wasn't paying attention, was I? No, it's because I got one from last night. That's right, because I went overtime. Scotty of Clan Neltoth. So we're fighting a Lowinian. Alright, we got turn 1 it's not quite the turn 3 play of our dreams, but we'll keep it. If they deal with our elf. Hello. If they deal with our elf, we gotta assemble the team. And they're dealing with the elf. Okay. Now that's a card out of their hand. Okay. So let's grab our Mephidross Slime. Are you just drawing a card with that spell bomb? It's too early in the game to do the other mode. Okay, so hopefully I can save my Faceless Agents until after they've killed this slime, so I've got a better chance of hitting them. Hitting the slime, not more Faceless Agents, because there's only one more in the deck. Okay, hopefully that drink wasn't too loud. Yep. Okay. Riveting. Let's see, nope, okay, cool. All of the bases, jeez. Alright. Well, if they want to continue to time out, then, given how early it is in the game, I'm suspecting problems on their end versus somebody being salty. Maybe they actually got pulled back to Lorwyn. If so, that'd be unfortunate. Yep, I should have something to talk about the Fill the Air, but, it's like it's not gonna matter soon enough. Well, we're going up to at least see what this gets us. Got us a Phyrexian! Okay. So yeah. Perilous Mirror. Fun card. If I wanted to go back to the last time I talked about old standards, I did used to play a couple of them in an old Mirror themed deck. Oh man, I do love Mirror. They're like my favorite tribe. Just fun to have had all that, the war just happening on Mirrodin, and in the meantime, the Mirror were for the most part just continuing on with the works that they have always done. Not oblivious, but not quite, you know, they're robots. Just following their programming. And then, of course, there was forced adaptation, but, you know, for the most part, They're a cool faction that if you left alone will just do their own thing. So, a little lackluster there. That's this victory. I wouldn't really count it as such because of it. But that got me the 4th win that I normally care about with my dailies, so I don't really mind if we lose now. Let's try for another one. Try to make up for that last match, because I wouldn't really count it as a... I wouldn't really count that win as a win. Amnesian. That sounds like a control player's name. Okay, our lands are slow, and we don't have really much that we're doing with it, so I think I'll take that Primo. There's only like 5 tapped lands in the deck, so of course we're gonna beeline to them. We got a turn to assemble the team, okay. Depending on what we draw, it might be actually better for us to grab a land with it. But they might have a counterspell which just says no to us in that case. I could play Shambling Ghast with no way of doing much with it. We do a Faceless Agent if we can. You know, if they have a negate, I'd rather it be here than on a Deadly Dispute. So yeah. See what happens. Yep. So they are a control deck. Or at least some kind of it. Yep. We're done? No, I'm joking. So we're gonna miss our land drop unless we play it again. Interesting. We wouldn't have even found it. Okay, so I'm kind of glad we did this. Let's just fix our colors. If you see a control player doing this early, they're either low on lands or they're feeling really confident about their chances right now. You. Can we just have that happen once the way we want it to? You know, I just want to go to the next game so that we can, you know, try to get a proper match out of this, not just control. So counter my Village Rites so that I'll feel inclined to go to the next game. Do it. Oh, come on. Alright. 3 Shambling Ghasts. Back Guardian. Alright, that brings back... I need to discard a card. Yep. No blocks this time. I mean, they're a control deck through and through, so... You're not having a great time. I'm gonna play the Mephidross Slime and see what happens. You're thinking about it. Okay, Filled Mystic. That's enough of a lead. Next game. Blah. Okay. Guaranteed. Well, I'm not going to say guaranteed, but can we live the dream? Will this be it? Our opponent's going first, so, I mean... we'll have plenty of opportunity to say no. Oh, my Discord's breaking. Lovely. Okay. Snarling Wolf. Are we fitting a wolf theme deck? Okay. Alright, my silence is of course moving on my phone. Do I trade? No, I want to play the Mephidross Slime. Even if they burn it out, I want it. I want to live my dream! Yeah. I will totally take that Snarling Wolf trade. I'm trying to do the thing here. Alright, back up. Lovely. Yeah? So, you got an interesting combat dilemma here now. If you had put the +1/+1 counter on the Harrier, you could offer the trade now. Okay. So, Snarling Wolf, if they want to use up all their mana, can say Mephidross doesn't attack or doesn't participate in combat in the future, but I will do that. If you want to spend all of your time, I'm playing other stuff in the meantime, so it's not like life or death for me in that regard. So, most sus play when I'm tapping all green. Let's see what Agent gets right now when we've only got... See, when the odds are lower, it gets the slime. Okay. No attacks. I want to see if you're going to commit the mana to tap down, or to take slime out of the combat equation. And even then, I've got a 2/2 that I can do stuff with. Hungry Ridge Wolf. Okay. For 2 Trampler. Trades nicely with my guys. Snarling Wolf. Okay. I'm not going to use this rights unless it's to an advantage, if I'm chumping or something else. Okay, Cling to Dust is good for life in a matchup like this. If I play the slime, I can't rights. Something to keep in mind. But seems relevant right now, so I'm just going to play you. Play you, and open myself up to any, swarm attacks. I think right now I don't want to be on the offensive. I want, again, got a nice board going on. Our life total is a resource, but so is theirs, and I don't think healing 3 right now is going to matter. I want to see them take some of my dudes off the... I'm going to see them take my slimes off the board, and then maybe, hopefully, I can draw some cards. We have discarded anyway, so we could draw a card by exiling their land. Yeah. I need a 3rd monitor so that I can watch my chat feed, my chats, and then look at my recording. Or I can just trust my recording's doing okay. I mean, that's fair too. Okay, Snarling Wolf. Got bigger. You're offering the trades. Okay. Okay. Choose my blockers. I will test your ability to pump. The black land, we take those. These things are just surfing to the top of my deck. We got the 2 gates, we got the 2 other tap lands, and then we got the 1 spell land. Okay. So we want to take off the table because she can make stuff quickly. So here's where we cling the card draw. Xander's Wake. We can Tear Asunder her. I just don't want her here. We'll play Wake. Okay. We have a value engine with Xander's Wake opponent. You're ahead of us in cards. But that's only going to last so long in theory. Yep. I will grab the Expert. We will try to reduce the amount of stuff in your hand. And it is very rightsable. It's the right stuff. No apologies for that one. We did toss that land from earlier that we exiled, so maybe that's biting you in the face a little bit. Pack's down top. So it can grow if you control more werewolves. Okay, well, let's see if the last card in your hand is a werewolf. Okay, sure. Why? I don't know why you'd stop me. Here, sacrifice. Okay. Not a bad card. Not a super relevant one for this situation, but we'll take it. Another Child of the Pact. Lovely. So do we gain a life and a card? Or do we gain 2 cards? I think I value 2 cards in this scenario, because I want the Child of the Pact gone. Pass the blocks. 1 block. Sacrifice. Spectacle. No, we'll get the opportunity of this. Alright, that gets rid of the child. That doesn't get rid of the child. By yourself, at least. Okay. Binding, eat the child. Can't have it. Pass to you. And I will edict if I have to. And by have to, I mean I probably just will edict. As soon as you play something. It grows. Yeah. Yeah, it's just Slime is an inevitable win con in a control deck. Could have saved it for the opportunist. That's okay. My gosh, we actually have our choice between the two now. Play you. Play you, and they're probably going to scoop, because this is a lot of overwhelming force. I mean, it depends on what they draw. If they draw something that can reasonably hold up against a 6/6, I could be wrong. Do we have that wolf emote? No. Oh, I could be using him for hellos. I need to rearrange these. Figure out how... They can only do that by deselecting them and then reselecting them in a specific order. No thanks. Are you gonna time me out? Please don't be that guy. We had that guy last time. Okay. Oh, okay. Didn't read the card. Not my wake. for it's practically doubled. They have a 1/1, we can sack the Shambling Ghast at instant speed to kill it. I think we'll just sacrifice it anyway to get the treasure. Just get the wake trigger and everything. $15 life is 3 swings of the Mephidross Slime. Yep. That's fair. Good game metaphors. Okay, so good enough with the Mephidross Slime deck. Okay. Yeah, that puts us around, I mean, if we're not counting that free win, that puts us around 4-4, I think? I'll double check on the footage later. But we get a rando card. Was it worth going for the extra win to get the rando? Not by its own merit, but you know what? It's a uncommon card I don't have, so it's Artisan playable. And it's got that fun art that's got tiny bones on it, so cool enough. Not only tiny bones, but we've seen that trader before somewhere too. I forget which card that is. It's one of the newer cards. Newer as in like circa Dominaria United. Ugh. Yeah, bring back the Weatherlight just to corrupt it. Jeez. Anyway. I think that's gonna do it for the slime deck. Got the wins. It picked back up. It did kind of flopped, but then it picked back up. It's all right. I had fun with it. Do I like it in its current incarnation? I think I do. Do I like it better than the lists that Rooker has? That I've mentioned enough times this time around that I should probably include a link to? I'd say they're about the same. Like, I definitely learned a few lessons actually playing with the deck. But at the end of the day, I guess I can just say, nah, it's all right. I got to do the thing a little bit. Not nearly enough as not nearly enough to where I wanted with it, but you know, you can't always have it easy. And we got to play with the slime. We got to play with the slime. We got it up to a 6/6. That's not very impressive. But you know, you can't win them all. And an average performance for something that we threw, well, half threw together again. I had a prior list that beat up Sparky a little bit. And you know, referencing Rooker and everything. Oh man, I feel bad not crediting the original guy. Is it like Winus, I think? Yeah, I'm gonna check the list. Wow, even better, I had it up here the whole time. Yeah, it's Wywis. Or Vibus. I'm not sure his pronunciation. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, this is definitely a controller deck. I didn't appreciate all the one-ups that they had in their deck until I saw Assemble the Team in action. I'd like to play with Assemble the Team in other things as well. It's just, there's not too much Golgari I've seen in Artisan aside from the Dina Draining combo type stuff. Aristocrats. Dina Aristocrats. So we'll see. But I could definitely see this pairing in a controlling shell of any variety, really. Just the inevitability of the slime as a win con by itself. Like, we had an opponent that was able to exile some of them, but, you know, the first one gets exiled. If you're afraid for any future ones, you can hold up rights or something like that. Even a kill spell if you're desperate, but... yeah, no, it was alright. Sadly, not gonna give it a bigger vote of confidence. But I had fun playing it. So yeah, good enough. Anyway, since I've definitely run out of things to say about it besides, oh, it's alright. no immediate changes to it. With these type of things, when I make a dramatic change like I did today to the deck, I need a little time for it to sink and, you know, for it to reflect on the matches a little bit. And let's be honest, I've got 30-something hours left in Historic Artisan, which means I want to play more decks while I have the time to do it in an open queue, you know? So coming back to this one would mean either taking away from that or taking away from Just Gaia Cutie, and that deck is like my real heart and soul. It's my pet deck. It's my baby. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll try to cut out some of the middle boring stuff. And have a good one wherever you are. See you later. Ha 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 ha. You thought I forgot. No, I definitely forgot. But then I noticed it. And I didn't close down my recording stuff, so I won't torch you, so. For those of you who saw my little orange dot and wanted to see what I got. I wonder how bad that laugh is going to sound with my current sound settings. It didn't start off good. Anyway. Monument to Perfection. Search your library for a basic sphere or locust land. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. And then it can turn into a 9/9 construct and gain a bunch of stuff, but only if you have 9 or more lands with different card names among basic sphere or locust land. Okay, so you can get 6 basics. Lands are basics, or wastes are basics, eh? Right? I think. Yeah, they count as basics. So you get your 5 spheres, I think. There's 7 spheres now? Okay, fine. I'll look up sphere as a type. Because we have one for each color, but do we have, I thought it was like supposed to be like a Dante's Hell thing where there's multiple layers. Maybe the other ones just didn't have lands to represent them beyond just like, you know, the invasion tree. No, we got 9 results. Okay, I thought there were multiple layers. Yeah, we got the Seed Core and Michelson's Gardens. Okay, so it's 9 of those. And you've got how many locusts now? I know we had like 2 or 3 for the longest time. Yeah, we're up to 3 now. That's right. No, because Swarm of Locusts. Ah ha 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 ha. Thank you, multiverse cards. Okay. So that's 9 plus 2 plus 5, 6. So 9 plus 8, 17? I mean, the fact that it lets you search for it is good. So I guess in Commander you could have... Yeah, you could make it happen. It's like a budgety thing, I guess. Toxic 9. Okay. Yeah. That's neat. And the fact that it's still, it doesn't make a token, it becomes it. Means that if they have a bounce tech, you know, you can still rebuild it. Heck, it should be easy when you've got at least 9 lands. So yeah, good enough. Cool pull. Would I build around it? Sadly, not in not in standard, that's for sure. One of my FNMs, LGSs, sorry, game shops that I used to go to back when they had FNMs that were standard, you know, before the Rona, you know, the before times. They used to have a bounty that they'd put on for building decks to certain challenges, mostly around, you know, having 4x of a card in your main deck. And I had a lot of fun building around those things. I even made a top 8 with well, what's it called? Was it Consult the Hedrons? No, Hedron Archive, I think. I'm looking it up now. No, not Hedron Archive. Oh shoot. Oh, I should just search Hedron win the game. Oh my gosh, I can't even... my phone. Hedron win. Hedron alignment. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Fun card. Even more fun to make, to get a win out of. But anyway, I could totally see Monument to Perfection being one of those cards that would get a bounty on it, you know, get extra point packs for, you know, making a top 8 with it. And then I would put together a standard deck for it. Otherwise, I mean, you know, I can't do that on Arena. I don't have enough wild cards to do that. I mean, right there, that's like maybe a deck and a half based on my current collection, if I'm lucky, being careful, and working within the limits, not just, you know, I can't just go, yep, those 24 mythic rares can be applied to any of the other ones. If I run out of rares, I run out of rares. And as you can see, as an Artisan player, the uncommons are the first to go. I'm being really sparing with the 3 playsets I've got right there. So anyway, that was the pack. That was me ranting a little bit of nostalgia, because I didn't really get to do it during that one timeout. And that'll do it for realsies now. Double thanks for watching.